What's good, Black Talk Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, so apparently there's been an arresting development in Kenya. Now, today we're going to be taking a look at Brother Phil Scott's show. And, apparently they did something that makes sense. Let's get it.
So no-fault divorce in America is a big thing. It's a horrible issue. And the reason why this issue is horrible because you literally can do a hustle if you're a woman against a man. And because a lot of laws, the family court laws, are slanted towards women when they could take 50% of a man's income. This is why a lot of men have opted out of marriage in the Western world. But in Kenya, in the motherland, East Africa, they was having that same problem as well. But Kenya decided to do something about it. Let's go ahead and roll that.
Kenya has abolished 50% divorce settlements for women, and here is why. First of all, the idea of splitting a man's matrimonial property with a woman has been proven to be problematic, specifically in the Western countries where divorce is incentivized. Meanwhile, it's becoming popular in certain liberal African countries. A woman marries a man for a couple of years and make a few babies with him, and the next thing you know is she's filing for a divorce. And she's doing this seeking 50% of the man's wealth. And so a 5-man Supreme Court judges in Kenya considered all that's involved in these situations and voted unanimously in favor of amending that law, which President Ruto has signed into law since last year. The new law provides settlement for the lady based on either the financial contribution she's put into their marriage or a certain percentage is allocated to her based on their number of kids, their ages, and also because she provided a conducive home for the husband to live and thrive. I love women, don't get me wrong, and I will never wish bad for them. But the rate of divorce and the reasons behind why the women are quick to file for divorce are getting absurd, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's the same thing that's going on in America. And the thing is, Kenya amended that law, which America needs to do because our marriage rates are astonishing. Like, the marriage rates we got here is just, them shits is in the toilet. Like, boy, if I was a man, well, shit, I am a man. What the fuck I'm talking about? But boy, if I was a man that was about to get goddamn married, I would be looking at no. The hell? What the hell?
Men, don't get me wrong, and I will never wish bad for them. But the rate of divorce and the reasons behind why the women are quick to file for divorce are getting absurd, ladies and gentlemen. It's clear that in many cases the women wouldn't have married the guy if not for the man's money. But we cannot reward that with half of the man's hard-earned wealth when the lady decides to walk away. And in line with that, I think what the Nigerian novelist wrote is totally true. Eneke the bird says that since men have learned to shoot without missing, he has learned to fly without perching. End of quote. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for every man to be aware of the times and the trends. Don't be charmed by beauty, for it won't last. Find a woman who isn't carried away by money and easily manipulated by the trends of friends.
Well, let me give a shout out to Kenya. Let me give a shout out to Kenya for that, because that same law need to be put into the United States and anywhere else in the Western world. If you come into the marriage and you just want to leave and the man didn't do anything to you like that, he wasn't beating on you, he wasn't cheating on you, he wasn't doing nothing wrong to you, just because I don't want to be with you no more. You should not be able to take everything, taking half of that man's retirement. That's wrong. That's completely wrong. I'm not saying that a woman shouldn't be able to leave if she wants to, because listen, you don't want no woman to be around you that don't want to be. She can go do what she got to do. But she shouldn't be taking half of your possessions with her. I mean, you think about it. You got women in the United States of America that still want to live off of their husbands, their ex-husbands, whether it's child support, whether it's alimony. Like, listen, you the one left. Why the man should be paying you all this money and you left? That's what I don't understand. You left. You're not his wife anymore. When you was his wife, then that's different. but you're not his wife. So you can lay up with another man, but yet you sitting up here telling the court that your ex-husband should be paying for you? No. But Kenya did the right thing, because the same thing in the Western world was happening in Kenya. Men were saying, nah, bro, I'm not marrying these women. For what? So she can take everything I work for? I'm cool. That's why marriage is in the tank across the board in all communities in America.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Today's climate, in today's market, the way that everything is, honestly, and I'm a guy that wanted marriage, that still wants marriage. But the thing is, the way that this economy is, the way that this damn dating market is, the way that these women are, I just simply, in my own words, I just simply can't trust that she would do the right thing when it came down to it. And that's me being honest with you. To me, I believe that if it came down to her feelings, the way that she moves, the way that she thinks, her mindset, and the way that she spends money, and all different other factors that go along to trying to choose a good mate, I believe a lot of women, specifically here in the West, are just simply not, they're not marriage material. Simple as that. If you have a man trying to build himself up, you have women nowadays that don't want to work with a man because they see that man as broke, poor, or anything like that. But when it comes down to it, and these women want money, because most of these women do, let's face it, most of these women want money. When it comes down to it, they are offering nothing but a used womb, a used vagina, no life skills, no money, no nothing. They're not offering anything. They're only bringing in other people's kids, debt, trauma, problems, and a lot of men that's screwed with their head. That's the only thing that they're bringing. And the thing is, a lot of these women think that they're bringing something that every other woman can do, and that's bearing children. I can go find a woman that's younger than me, that's got her head screwed on tight, that doesn't have a lot of bodies, and she'll be a better choice, a better fit for me as a man. But the thing is, especially on Kendra G show, these women are coming with multiple kids, multiple different baby daddies, a lot of trauma, entitlement, and all these different stuff. And then, meanwhile, these women are jobless, or saying that they're entrepreneur, working bullshit jobs, vacationing everywhere, and then wanting you to come in with all of this stuff. So a lot of men is just like, man, fuck that. I don't want to deal with marriage. I don't even want to deal with a woman and her living with me. Because let's face it, a lot of women don't want to clean up after themselves either. So you got all those different factors coming in. What are you really offering a man? A lot of these women don't even want to cook. A lot of these women don't want to clean. What are they doing that's going to offer men something? That's the honest question. What are you going to offer me that I can't get from somewhere else? Or go to another country and get something that's way better and actually feel appreciated? Anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast on Spotify.com. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.